Thank you for watching, parents of Aries children. This is your reading for July 29th through August 4th. So excited. So like we've been saying before, there's been this transformational energy going on for you this month, dealing with a a family relationship. I either get it's romantic or dealing with somebody that's close, whether it's a brother or something of that nature. But then again, I'm human and I only deliver what comes to me. So we're going to discuss your child first, then we're going to work with you. So remember, if you remember, like in the first week, your child had the energy of the raven, and there were two pictures of the same bird within that that card. And I was saying the same thing, that your child is embodying little energy and big energy. They have the tiger and the cat in reverse. So the tiger speaks of the primal power, creation, sexuality, perception. And then you also have the cat that speaks of independence, magic, and abundance. It's almost like it's modeling like the core or the deep part, like their essence as it in its natural state. And then the tiger is like when they really puff out their chest, or when they really expand to their highest self. And the fact that they're in the reverse tells me that there is a level of hesitancy. There is something that's waiting, something that is holding on, because you know, you have the primal power, which speaks of like an action. You have independence, which also speaks of an action. An independent person, you know, isn't one who sits still. There's usually some vibrato or some kind of actionary energy about them. And when I look at these two, they're looking elsewhere. You know, the tiger is watching. You know, he's not looking straight on. He's observing somebody. And this cat is observing someone out of the back of her eye. So it's like they're watching before they make an action, which is totally good, totally healthy. And they're just observing. They also have the Azurite card. And I always have this and then I lose it that quick, yeah. So this speaks of self-confidence, creativity, expanding awareness. It's almost like manifesting the reality of their dreams. So I just get the sense that they are watching something, like watching other people, while they're yet still working on themselves, or while they're watching people, they're using what they see to their advantage of building themselves up and make them stronger. There's growth, there's expansion, there's a coming into oneself. There's some growth here, of course, because the cat, if you think of a kitten, grows into a big tiger. There's something there. I would also be sensitive to, I have in my notes, hyper strength and fullness. So there's definitely some potency here that may just be latent, not because it's not going anywhere, but because it's not the right time. But it's being stored for when it's time for them to let that self-confidence come out. How you can help: you have the Loyal Heart card. This speaks of a devotion, energy, time invested into your child. And also knowing when to put a pause, or when to stop, when to put the brakes on something, when to have the boundary. So it's like you're giving to what your child needs, but you are also knowing when you need those parameters for protection for them. And the outcome is balanced friendships. Your friendships work best when there's an equal share of giving and receiving. You also have the first step, perpendicular. And this says breaking down this problem into tiny pieces makes it easy to take the first step. I get from this is that you are assessing moving forward who gets to come in your circle. And when you assess and when you have that answer, that will tell you what that first step is. It's like a hint, it's a hold, like, okay, I'm watching, I'm observing, I have my boundaries and my guards up. And I want to make a step, but I'm waiting until I have the answer. Or once I have the answer, then I know which way I need to go. But it's a first step that you know you need to take or you want to take. But there's hesitancy because there needs to be something else in place first, some other answer involved. And that's perfectly okay. I'm proud of you. It's like you are being wise with this, and that's smart. And I wish I could get these cards straight, because that's my anal retentive mind at work, but they look straight to me. I just think it's the angle of the camera. That's perfectly fine too. So that's what's going on for your child. Health, balance, all good things, self-confidence working its way through. Kudos to you guys. Now moving on to you. There is an instance where you want to give, you want to show loyalty. There's a deepening of loyalty maybe with someone where it's like, okay, maybe we're going to try again. But you have your boundaries up. There's some hesitancy, not going with the flow. And there's probably some right reasons for you to do that. I'm not getting the sense to tell you to push past that. This is just coming into my awareness that this is where you are, and that is okay. So it's like you want to give. You want to be open. You want to, put the cards out on the table again. You want to open your heart and be loyal and devotional and all that good stuff. But from previous experience, pump the brakes. I'm going to, keep myself. I'm going to, have a boundary there. And it's good because you are waiting. Is this person a friend? Do I let them in? Even in this card, balanced friendships, it's perpendicular, which means you are deciding where this person goes if they deserve to be in your friend circle. So it's not like you're balancing those friendships or honoring balanced friendships. You're taking the time within yourself to, allow the circumstances to show you the outcome of this connection. Do they deserve to be a friend or not? And based on the actions that you see, you are also allowing that to determine if you're going to take a first step in that direction or what that first step may be. And all is good. You have the I Am Magical card, which is funny because the cat is also magical. And I think this could speak to maybe not understanding or trusting in your intuition. And that's okay. You got a lot of stuff going on here where you need to take your time. And you're committed. Rightfully, this is the card that you have so you can see it. But the beautiful thing about this is you're just having a pregnant pause right now where you're like, we're going to wait on this. So this is almost like a to be continued reading. And this is all good. So you sit on that, you wait, you take your time, you do what you need to do for you and what's best for your family. So thank you so much for watching. We will see you again for August readings. And also make sure that you like that video so that next month we will determine who goes first. Thanks again, and we'll see you again so much. Thank you so much.